So I've come here to West London to meet the ringleaders of this organisation and to ask them some questions. Who they are, why they do what they do, and what comes next. In last year's national census, over 19,000 Great Britons listed the F-Block Tugs as their main occupation. This is 15% more than those in the voluntary employment sector. So to put that in some perspective, if you were to lay the members of the F-Block Tugs head to toe, they would go around the equator of the Earth 12 times. They'd also fill Wembley Stadium 6 times and 55 Olympic swimming pools. The F-Block Tugs were a major player in disrupting the peace in last year's London riots, as well as being responsible for 13.6% of crimes in West London alone. We've been lucky enough to secure an interview with this organisation, a very rare opportunity. Let's go and meet them. Okay, so we've just arrived here at the headquarters of the organisation. Not really sure what to expect. We're about to go into their flat now and have a word with them, so let's go ahead and meet them. I'm Randy Gland. I'm here with the 3 co-founding members of the F-Block Tugs, Dongle, Mikey and LT. How are you all doing today, fellas?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm just going to start with you, Mikey. 19,000 Britons rely on your organisation for their income. How does this make you feel?
I don't know, like, my child bringing wasn't very good, so obviously it affects the way I live now, really. Obviously, if I need to live, I need to do things that make me happy, you know what I'm saying? If I need money, then I need to get that money. I don't care whatever way it is, you know what I'm saying? If it's doing really bad things like I do, like drugs, etc., I need to do it to get a living. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a lot of bad things that has happened, like could be on the streets robbing people for money, you know what I mean? Anything like that. Dealing drugs every day on the streets. There's so many people doing it these days.
So you feel criminal activity is the only way for you to have a source of income?
Bro, I don't give a fuck, whatever it is, yeah. If I want my money, then I need my money. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even about money as well. It's just about like. We're a gang, yeah? We need to do things to stay in that gang. We can't be like pushing about, not doing things that we need to do to be in that gang, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If someone wants me to slap someone, I need to slap them. If someone's picking on my bread, I need to make sure that they sort it out, you know what I'm saying?
I understand. So that was actually my next point. How difficult is it to keep it that way, to make sure you're still on top and that you don't get knocked off of your perch?
You got to keep up. You got to stay on top. You can't let any other fuckers.
Busting hard, bro.
You got to rep your name. You got to rep the F-Block Tugs name.
That's essentially what I'm asking. How do you actually go about maintaining your reputation?
Scare people. Make them scared of us. No one's fucking around with me, yeah, and my brethren as well. So when the fuck's about with me, then you'll be haunted.
So based on what you're telling me, you feel that the statistic of 13.6% of crime you're responsible for in London, you feel that's actually inaccurate, and that maybe you're giving me the impression that you're responsible for much more crime.
Figures don't mean shit, man. They don't know what goes on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We shouldn't be blamed for the whole of London anyway.
They don't know half of it, bro.
Youths aren't controlled by the government anymore. And at the end of the day, whatever they do shouldn't be represented by what we do.
So where do you see yourselves in 10, 20, maybe even 30 years' time? Is this lifestyle your lifestyle for the rest of your life?
I think it's going to carry on.
I guess because we're on top, we have to make sure we stay on top.
Yeah.
And in a way, that is a full-time job in itself.
Once you're in, you can't get out. So hard to get out. Once you're in that crowd and that thing, and that hustling, you know, crimes, murder, everything, yeah, then it's fucked, you're stuck, you know what I'm saying? You can't get out of that, yeah?
There's no reason for us to get out, is there?
No.
It's just like, what have we got?
We're living.
What have we got apart from this? We've got nothing.
So you say it's going to be your lifestyle regardless when you get older, but don't you agree that people's agendas change as they get older? You know, drugs and sex are less important to them when they get to that age.
Nah, because there'll always be someone that want drugs still.
Exactly, even if it doesn't appeal to us anymore, it will still appeal to someone out there, and it will still be an income for us.
Yeah, so you're saying rather than your lifestyles, you'll be providing.
Still be the
to
same,
others.
bro. Still be the same, bro.
It doesn't matter what we do as a gang. It's like what everyone else wants, we're providing, and it's like a service, and we're getting the money back. We're getting the income from that, and we don't need to change that just because our lives might change in the process.
Don't you feel it'd be harder for your clients to deal with 40 or 50-year-olds? It'll be much less comfortable for them and for you.
Nah, by the time I'm 40 and 50, I won't be dealing drugs anymore. I'll be living in America with a big house, because I'll be balling with P, because I'll be doing so many drugs. I won't have to do no more.
Okay, thanks very much for talking to us.
Shout out to my bitches and hoes.
Yeah, well, however you want it, gentlemen. Thank you very much for letting us talk to you.
Keep flying, man.
Cheers, guys. Okay, so that's really opened my eyes personally about gang culture and the fact they have no alternative. It definitely is an eye-opener, because before I definitely thought there would be an alternative for them in this lifestyle, and it turns out there could be no alternative. I'm Randy Gland, and this has been Randy Gland Considers.